21st.
Hi, Ekta, this is Priyanka. Hi. I wanted to know that do you sometimes feel guilty of reinforcing stereotypes around women through TV shows? When
Never. Never, because if you see the kind of women I've shown on television, they just wear a sari. They may have OTT makeup, but OTT and the level of makeup is your own personal desire again. But nowhere in any of my shows have any of the women touched their husband's feet, called them Parmeshwar. We have tackled marital rape, domestic violence. It's the only problem is that they wear saris and they look traditional. And you know what? For a lot of women, the battles we take on TV are real. So, if you go through this Boston research that was carried out for television in India between 2001 and 2005, and it's an independent research, one of the most valued researches worldwide, they will tell you that a lot of women in Indian homes who never had a stand in family matters, actually after Tulsi and Parvati were allowed to discuss or take part in family decisions, because if they could, why can't they? So clearly there have been different battles. Some are very, very strong and very, very loud, and some of them have to be, you see, if I show a woman wearing different clothes, speaking a different language, I may not be able to have an identification with the woman because she feels there's a different woman's story. Today, when you actually have somebody who is probably of a certain mindset, she speaks your language, and she goes and takes that battle on, you feel more and more attached to that battle. As a woman, it's a small thing, but in none of our shows, we have tried to show any kind of patriarchy. In fact, we've made very, very strong women characters, and our men are pretty much there for, which a lot of people say, uh, for the
Ekta, what I want to ask is why didn't you just go ahead and just put it up on your platform of Alt Balaji and just give Pelaj Nilali the lipstick? In that sense, you know, that you could bypass
Because it's
it.
not about Pelaj Nirani, sir. I mean, why are we constantly coming back to this question? I am not, it's like, this is not, you are trivializing my battle, my friend. Our battle, your battle. This is so much more. This is about you going back to your own home. It's not about taking on the CBFC. I, in fact, want to say this. I have no problem with Pelaji. I respect him. He has a point of view, and I may or may not agree, but that's not the conversation here. At this present moment, we're discussing a society and ideology, and she, like ma'am said, patriarchy. It's got nothing to do with that at all. Yes, yes.
Alankrita, when you sort of, decided to make the film and you had the subject at hand, were you apprehensive that, you might not have actors on board? What was the journey like when you sort of, chanced upon the script? And tell us about that, because, we're only talking about what has happened post the controversy. Give us an insight into, how you sort of went about it in the beginning.
Well, I guess I didn't. For me, it was just a story about four ordinary women and their secret lives. So I wasn't overthinking that, oh, now who's going to? Because for me, everything that they do is very natural. And there was nothing out of the ordinary in that sense. Because it was just like an honest kind of a story. So I wasn't very worried about how I'm going to get actors. And I was very fortunate that, I got the actors that I did. And I don't think they ever questioned, they read the script and we had a discussion and they were immediately on board. So I don't think there was any sort of fear on their part. The rest, maybe Konkana can tell you, and Ratna and everybody.
It's so rare. And, she didn't chance upon the script. She worked on the script for so long. And it's such a pleasure to read such a well-written script. It's not that it doesn't happen as often as it should, that one reads such a beautifully written script that rings so true and is so authentic to a certain experience, and nuanced. It's not a poster kind of thing where you're just making a statement. Propaganda. Yeah. It's you empathize with these women, you experience their lives with them, you understand what they're going through or why they're going through it, and it feels very authentic and very true.
At least for my character to be able to read Usha and Shireen's parts, I was like, oh yeah, this also can happen. You may not realize that there are women of Usha's age who would experience a sexual desire. It's so unheard of, and it's something that nobody ever discusses or ever talks about. So yeah, insightful.
कास्टिंग रत्ना और कौनकना को तो मतलब स्क्रिप्ट भेजा था मैंने और फिर उनसे बातचीत की और उनकी कास्टिंग हो गई। प्लबिता और आहाना के जो पार्ट्स थे उनके लिए हमारे कास्टिंग डायरेक्टर्स हैं श्रुति महाजन और पराग मेहता। उन्होंने बहुत बहुत हार्ड वर्क किया और ऑलमोस्ट कितनी सारी एक्ट्रेसेस का ऑडिशन हुआ एंड फाइनली वी डिसाइडेड ऑन बोथ ऑफ देम. So it was a very interesting process. It was a long process to cast the others, but with Ratna and Coco, it was like straight away.
Alankrita. Okay. Alankrita, yeah. My question is before. Acha, okay. Sorry, she asked you something. Sorry, what was the question? Can I go?
एक्चुअली हम लोगों को इतना एहसास नहीं था कि हम लोगों को इतना एहसास नहीं था कि हम लोग अलग तरह की फिल्म बनाने जा रहे हैं. ये सब चीज़ें बाद में सूझती हैं. फिल्म बनाते वक्त इतना ही मालूम होता है कि सुबह 8 बजे उठ करके मेकअप लगा के पहुंचना है हमको टाइम से जगह पे. और डेफिनेटली इंटरेस्टिंग सिचुएशन थी. भोपाल में शूटिंग कर रहे थे, लोकेशन पे कर रहे थे, इसलिए उस माहौल का, उस एटमॉस्फेयर का को अपने आप में आत्मसात करना बहुत आसान रहा. वहाँ के लोगों के साथ मिलते थे और वहाँ जो लोग रहते थे उनके साथ भी काफ़ी चर्चा वगैरह होती थी. तो ज़बान, क्योंकि सब लोगों को थोड़ी बहुत ज़बान भी बदलनी पड़ी थी, वहाँ की बोली इस्तेमाल की गई है. सो यस, इस तरह से काफ़ी सारा रिहर्सल हुआ. शूटिंग से पहले भी, शूटिंग के दौरान भी, सीन करने से पहले भी हम लोग एक रात पहले रिहर्स करते थे. और एक बहुत ही ट्रस्टिंग और क्या कहते हैं, हेल्पफुल वातावरण सेट पे था, क्योंकि इस तरह के सीन्स करना काफ़ी मुश्किल है, इमोशनली भी. तो इसलिए एक अच्छा और सपोर्टिव वातावरण सेट पे होना बहुत आवश्यक है.
Yes, Alankrita. Hi, Nashmina from Bollywood Times. So basically, my question is: the movie was, shown across the globe, a lot of countries, and a lot of accolades and awards you guys got. Were you expecting कि India आएंगे तो ऐसा reaction होगा where it will be completely like banned, not given a certification? In fact, पहले भी ऐसी movies, like for example, I'll just give the example of Dirty Picture. It's an excellent film. उसके टाइम पे भी बहुत क्वेश्चंस उठे थे, लेकिन फिर भी फिल्म रिलीज हुई विद सर्टेन कट्स मे बी हियर एंड देयर. बट इन लिपस्टिक अंडर माय बुर्का को बिल्कुल उन लोगों ने सर्टिफिकेशन देने के लिए मना कर दिया. वर यू एक्सपेक्टिंग समथिंग लाइक दैट और व्हाट वाज योर थिंकिंग देन?
No, not at all. I mean, in my head, I wasn't making something that is so blasphemous or anything. So I think it was just a story. It's a story about 4 ordinary women and their secret lives, and the fact that such a small, I mean, just such a, that kind of a story can threaten the patriarchal system is something I realized later.
Konkina, I would like to ask you about your character. What is it all about? What all brief did you get it from Ankita?
My character's name is Shireen Aslam, and she's a woman who has 3 children, and she manages, her household and her life as per the expectations from her. But she has certain restrictions, constraints in her life, which she accepts. But she manages, but she also has her inner desires, her inner ambitions, her inner, things that she wants to fulfill. And she has to find innovative ways to work around the loopholes of what is allowed and what is not allowed, and still manage to get, whatever these small dreams are. And how to accomplish these small dreams while managing so many other things, while fulfilling so many roles, while being so vulnerable and yet being so strong at the same time.
So, same question.